What's good, everybody? Happy Halloween. We're back here on Prize Picks, bringing you guys some more NBA player props. We have a three-game slate over here for Halloween, and we have some Taco Tuesdays as well. So we have some NHL props over here. We have a discount for an NHL player, and then we also have Julius Randle as well for a discount, 16% off. And I'd imagine we're going to be getting another taco or two as the night goes on. Over here on Prize Picks, of course, that's the only place you can find really cool discounts like this. A lot of different ways to play. You can mix and match sports over here on Prize Picks as well. So thank you for being here on the road to 5,000 subscribers as well. So please hit that subscribe button and use promo code UPSTATE if you're a new user on Prize Picks. They're going to match your first deposit dollar for dollar all the way up to $100. We're going to talk about the Patreon a little bit as well for $15 a month. Reoz, tell them about that.
If you want more picks from us, you want to see what we're putting in for these early tacos and tacos later in the night, the Patreon is the best place to do so. We have NBA every single day, Monday through Sunday, covering every single NFL slate all the way up to the Super Bowl. Like Dale said, $15 a month, linked in the description below. You can also find it at patreon.com/update.
So on a smaller slate like this, we do only have two player props. The two guys we like, though, are actually in the same game on the same team. Unfortunately, you're not going to be able to punch in those two players as a two-pick power, so you're going to have to search around for another prop. Obviously, you can take maybe the NHL Taco. Not a huge hockey guy, I don't know too much about it, but maybe you can pair up the NHL Taco with these two picks, because unfortunately they're two Knicks players, so you can't use the Randall prop either. But as the night goes on, like I said, there will be more tacos. But in this Knicks Cleveland game, it's probably the best game on the slate as well. You know, we get KD and Wemby in a later game, which is going to be fun to see. However, I have a guy in fantasy score I want to take. His projection is sitting at 24.5. I'm going to take the more on Mitchell Robinson here. Fantasy score done really well to start the season for this Knicks team. Obviously, we know the issue with him as the years. We've seen him for many years now. It's always the foul trouble, but he's been kind of staying out of it. Only 2 fouls combined in his last 2 games. We haven't seen like a double-double out of him yet, but it's really been the steals. Like when you pick someone in fantasy score, it's usually the defense is what's going to get him over that hump. You would think a guy like Mitchell Robinson is loading up the blocks, which he is, but the steals too. 4 steals in game 2 and then another steal in game 3 for him. Obviously the blocks there, 2 in game 3 and 4 blocks in game 2 as well. So the defense has been phenomenal. They're going to need defense as well against Evan Mobley. He's been playing out of his mind lately, so really like Mitchell Robinson here. If he can stay out of foul trouble, if he can get that double-double, he's been cleaning up the glass really well. I think he's a really good value play here at 24.5. I'm going to punch the more in.
Definitely like that plan, and it's also nice when you take fantasy score. You do have to worry about turnovers. You could lose some points that way. And Mitchell Robinson is not a guy that's going to turn the ball over. Really, if all, maybe you get one at the most, probably 2. If it's an offensive foul, that's really the only way you're going to get any turnovers and lose some points. But like Dale said, the blocks and steals are huge. Obviously, him on the boards. And just the points in general are just a good addition to the fantasy score. Like he said, we got 2 guys in this Knicks team, and I'm going to go with Jalen Brunson at his projection at 5 assists. Going to go with the more here. We're really seeing him hover right at this line. Back-to-back games now, he's had 5. Against Boston, he had 6. I think this is the game where he's really going to cut loose, look for his teammates. He's got the upside with the alley-oops. It's not only Randall, but to Robinson to help out that a little combo. And obviously with Barrett, I want to see a big jump out of him this season. If he can get involved in the scoring, I think that'll be really good for this prop. I expect this game to be really high scoring, which they usually are. Him and Donovan Mitchell are going to go back and forth. He's not going to be able to do it all in this game. I like for him to really look for his teammates. And at a flat number at 5, we've seen him just continue to push this line, but he's definitely due for a big 8 or 9 assist game. And I have a really great feeling that tonight is the night. So I'm going to go with the more here.
Yeah, I like Jalen Brunson tonight. I think he's going to have a really big game. One of the better games on the slate, like I said. So I feel good about punching in some players for this game. Jalen Brunson really can explode in the assist category at any time. 5 assists, yeah, it's at a flat line, but I really like this prop tonight as well, Reoz. Punching in the more on him feels good. Same with Mitchell Robinson. It's going to be our two-player props. Like I said, you're going to need to find another one to punch in for these guys. Make it a three-pick power. You could chase all the way up to 25x for 6 players. Be sure to go check out the Patreon, though. That's when you're going to find some more picks from us. We've been really well on the Patreon, not only for NBA, but for NFL as well. So be sure to go check that out. Happy Halloween. We'll catch you next time. Peace out.